Hey mama, welcome. I'm Naomi, and today I have a yoga practice for you while you are healing from miscarriage or infant loss. So this is a practice to do once you've been cleared by your midwife or your OB, whoever you are seeing for postpartum care. And this is a practice that you might not do immediately after you've been cleared, but one that you can do when you are ready to get back on your mat, when you're ready to move your body again, and when you're really in a space where you want to start to feel strong again. When you want to start to feel capable of not only healing yourself again, but also capable of trusting your body again. This is a practice to help you get back into your body, to just tap into your own capacity for renewal and for trust, for self-love. This is a practice to honor you where you are, to recognize how incredibly difficult it can be to get back up sometimes after something so incredibly painful, something so hard, and to still move forward. So the idea of this practice is, we're not going to do anything particularly challenging, but you might do some things that you repeat a few times, that you lower down and then lift back up, telling yourself, I can do this. I can step forward. I've got this within me. And every time you do something kind of big, after that, you're going to turn back inward. So this is a practice that helps you build and grow, but that also gives you the tools to recover and restore and to turn back in when you need it. Okay, we will also be ending with a short restorative. So I recommend having 2 blankets, 2 blocks, and something to cover yourself with. I have something light to cover myself with, but if you want a heavier blanket, have that too. And of course, if you want to do a longer restorative than I have planned for us today, then I definitely recommend, once you get all set up for the restorative, just pause the video and set a timer and be in the restorative for as long as you want, like 5, 10, 12 minutes. Let your body heal, okay? So before we get started, I want to start just kneeling or sitting comfortably. You can rest one hand on your belly and one hand on your heart. Close your eyes. Just take a few full breaths in and out. And I am so glad that you are here with me on your mat today. I want to honor you for showing up and for being here, for taking care of yourself. And just take a full breath in, breathing into your hands. Full breath out. And just for the next few breaths, you can repeat a very short mantra to yourself. It's one of my personal favorites. And all you're saying to yourself is, I am enough. If that feels like the right thing to tell yourself right now, just say to yourself, I am enough. One more inhale and exhale, sitting here. And as you're ready, go ahead and open your eyes. And you're going to take your blanket toward the back of your mat because you're going to start kneeling. And you can place your hands out in front of you. And you're going to start with cat-cow, just moving really slowly with your breath. And just stretching your belly and chest forward and rounding up and back, curling in. It does not really matter which breath you move on. Really just that you're allowing your breath to move you, that you're allowing your breath to support you. Now, if you want a little bit more dynamic movement, you can exhale your hips back to your heels. You can shift them back into child's pose. And then you'd pull up, rounding up and forward. Lower your hips just into a little back bend, little cobra. And then shift back again. And forward again. Just moving in your own time for the next few moments. You can also just do child's pose and come back into table and skip the back bend. Or if you want more opening, you can skip child's pose if you prefer. But just one more, forward and back, rounding and pulling through. And then shift back to sit on your heels. Sit back on your knees and just take a moment to pause. Okay, now you can stay down on your heels for a moment. Take your arms out in front of you, palms together. Bend your left elbow and pull back, lean back a little bit. And then stretch your left hand forward and reach your left hand to your right. And then repeat it on the right side. So pull your right elbow back, lean back just a little, and then come forward. And now you're going to do the same thing upright. So lift your hips up. Knees are just about hip width apart. You can curl your toes under or have the tops of your feet down. But pull your left elbow back and lean back, and then come back to center. Pull your right elbow back, lean back, come back to center. One more time, just like that on both sides. Left elbow back, lean back, back to center. Right elbow back, lean back, back to center. Now you're going to add, pull back with your left elbow, left hand to left heel, right arm alongside your ear, and just lengthen. And then pull your right arm forward again, left arm up to meet your right. Pull your right elbow back, lean back, right hand to right heel, left arm alongside your ear. And it doesn't have to be a big back bend. You can twist your body to the right and think of it more as just a side body and shoulder stretch. And then take your left arm forward, or reach your right arm out in front of you. Pull your left elbow back, lean back, left hand to left heel, right arm alongside your ear. And then pull your right arm forward. Okay, shift your weight over to the left just for a moment, because then you're going to take your left leg up. So you're in a twist. Reach your left arm back. Okay, now bring your left hand forward, round back. Reach your right arm back behind you. Reach for your right heel with your right hand. Left arm alongside your ear. Take a full breath in. Full breath out. And then bring your left elbow to your left thigh. Lift your right knee up. Heel down. Take your right arm alongside your ear. And just rest left forearm on left thigh. You don't have to push down. And anchor through your right leg so you feel steady and strong. Okay, take a full breath in. Full breath out. Now lower your right hand down. Right knee down and straighten your left leg. And I recommend grabbing your two blocks just to make it a little bit easier for yourself. So, pull your left heel back and gently fold forward. So you're pressing down through your left heel to just remind yourself that you are steadying yourself and supporting yourself. Inhale fully. Exhale completely, and now lift up again. Bend your left knee. Left forearm to left thigh, because you can do this. Right heel down. Right arm alongside your ear, and you can place your left hand on your belly. Connect in. Remember where your strength lives within you. And then lower back down again, hands to your blocks, right knee down, straighten your left leg. Full breath in here. Full breath out. Okay, now once more, bend your left knee, right knee up, right arm alongside your ear. Again, you can have your hand on your belly if you like. And then come on back down, right knee down. Ball of your left foot up, straighten your leg and fold forward so you turn in. So every time you build, every time you grow, you come back to your foundation and remind yourself of how you can create your own support. How you create the foundation for healing. Okay, now this time as you lift your right knee, instead of coming into side angle, you're going to come into warrior one. So bend your left knee, right knee up, heel down, warrior one, arms up. Lift through your chest. And then straighten your left leg and fold forward, hands to your blocks. Really press through your right foot as you fold in. Restore and rebuild. Full breath in here. Full breath out. Push through your right leg, lift your torso up, because you can do this. You can rise up, bend your left knee, arms go up. And then straighten your left leg and fold forward again. Good, one more time, push through your right leg, lift yourself up, bend your left knee, and open up. Take a full breath in. Full breath out, lower your hands down, right knee down. Okay, make sure your left knee is about at a 90-degree angle just so it's closer in, and bring your hands to your left thigh for a moment. Okay, and just round back, round into yourself. So you're just very gently pushing forward. And what I want you to feel is it's like you're surrounding yourself with support. This is the support that's within you, but that also exists within the world, that's holding the space for you to heal and to rebuild, to trust in yourself again. Inhale here. As you exhale, start to lunge forward. Try to keep this support there though. As your hips go down, slowly, 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 don't lose the connection to where you are the strongest. Even lift up through your chest, stay connected to your core. You can even hold onto your belly if you like, if it feels good to support yourself there. Roll your shoulders back, lift your heart. Take a full breath in. Full breath out as you shift your hips back. You can place your hands on the blocks as you slide your left knee back to your right and sit back on your heels. Close your eyes for just a moment. You can rest your hands in your lap and just connect back in. And you can take as much time as you need to pause. If you need to give yourself more time, pause this video right now and give yourself a minute. Okay? If you're ready to do the second side, lift your hips up, arms forward. Pull your right elbow back. So you pull back into yourself, lean back. Right hand to your right heel, left arm alongside your ear. Stretch through the whole left side of your body. Now pull yourself back up, and you're going to step your right leg forward. So you've got to lean a little bit, right leg forward, reach your right arm back. So it's a little bit tight, and that's okay. Now bring your right hand forward, so you round into the back of your body. And then take left hand back to your left heel, right arm alongside your ear. Take a full breath in. Full breath out. Now bring your right forearm up to your right thigh, left knee up. Left arm alongside your ear, and you can place your right hand on your belly. Again, just remember where your strength is. Your strength lives within you. It's within those parts of you that are soft and messy and vulnerable, and that continue to live, continue to grow, continue to rebuild. Lower back down, left knee goes down, straighten your right leg, and fold forward. Even if you don't usually use blocks, let the blocks support you every time you fold in. Okay, bend your right knee, right forearm to right thigh, left arm alongside your ear. Good. And then come on back down, left knee down, right leg straight. Once more, bend your right knee, left knee up, left arm alongside your ear, because you can do this. You can have your hand on your belly to remind you. You can do this. And then left knee back down, straighten your right leg and fold in. And you can do this too. You can soften, you can support. You can release. This time as you come forward, you're going to come into warrior one. So bend your right knee, left knee up, heel down, arms up. And then straighten your right leg, press through your left heel and fold in. Take a full breath in here, supported by your strong legs. Full breath out. And then as you push through your left leg, lift your torso up, slow and steady. Bend your right knee, warrior one. Arms up. And then straighten your right leg and fold forward. And last time. Build from that strong foundation, lift yourself up, rise up because you can. Bend your right knee, arms go up. And then straighten your right leg and fold. And know that every time that it feels like too much, every time you open up, you can always curl back in, connect back. Lower your left knee down, bend your right knee. Bring your hands first to your right thigh just to help you round back, to give yourself that greater sense of connection to your core. Okay? And when I talk about your core, I mean your core, your physical core, but also the core of your being. Okay, connect into that and feel that support not only within you, but surround you. Okay, keep that as you slowly start to shift your hips forward. You'll feel a big stretch through your left thigh. So take it slow. If it feels like too much, stay back. If you feel like you can go a little bit further, maybe take your hands to your hips and lift your chest. And open up through the front of your body. Take a full breath in as you press through your feet. Full breath out, shift back. Hands on those blocks. Slide your right knee back to your left. And sit back on your heels. Pause. You can rest one hand in the other, palms face up. And then lift your hips up for just one little back bend. Tiny. Hands at your hips. You can have your toes curled under for support. Squeeze your hands against the sides of your pelvis, your thumbs inward towards one another. Lift your chest, and you might feel a really big stretch through your belly. It might feel like too much. So place one hand on your belly if you need to, and the other hand right at your backside, and very gently push down with the hand on your back, and just very gently lift up with the hand in front. Take your shoulders back. Now, if that feels good, you can take one hand to your heel, maybe the other. If that feels like too much, oh no, keep that hand on your belly. And maybe even just have one hand on your heart instead of going all the way back to your heel. Maybe just one hand on your heart, one hand on your belly. Pause here. And then lift back up and fold forward, child's pose. Now you've got these lovely blocks, so you can actually grab one of the blocks with your hands and place your forehead on the block. And then come on back up and we'll get set up for your restorative. So you're going to take your two blocks, place them side by side on that median height. You're going to take the blanket that's under your knees right now. Mine got a little unfolded, so I'm going to have to refold it. That's okay. And you just want to fold it up so that you can toss it over those two blocks. Okay. Then you're going to take this other blanket that you have, and this is going to be for under your head to give you a little cushion. And then I'm going to take this little wrap that I have, and it's going to go over my body. Now the blocks go underneath my knees, so my knees are supported. I'm going to take this blanket and make sure that it goes over all of me, so over my feet, I'm going to ease myself back just to make sure that the blanket under my head is in the right spot. So I want my head to be fully supported. And while this blanket doesn't cover me all the way up, it covers my feet, which right now is what I need the most. And I can use my wrap to wrap around me just a little. I rest my hands on my belly. And we're just going to take a few moments here. As I said before, if you want more time than this, just go ahead and pause this video right here and give yourself as much time as you need to rest and recover, okay? But allow yourself to be supported, to be held by your breath and by the blankets and the blocks. Now begin to deepen your breath. Bring your attention back to this particular moment in your body. You can give your toes a little bit of a wiggle. When you're ready, draw your knees a little bit closer to your chest and then roll over to your favorite side. And then use your arms to push yourself up. Take a seat. Take a moment. And just take a pause again before we stop. You can close your eyes again if you opened them, or keep them closed. But just take this moment to appreciate your body. Your body is not your enemy. Your body is your home. Your body is not the problem, and there is nothing wrong with you. You are enough. You have within you the ability to heal, to rebuild, to grow. To recover. And to be exactly who you need to be. To place one hand on your heart again, one hand on your belly, and to honor who you are. Honor this amazing body that is your home. And honor yourself for taking this time to take care of you. Thank you so much for being here with me, for sharing your time and your practice with me. I hope that this practice is supportive for you as you are healing and recovering and coming back to yourself. As always, it is a privilege to share this space with you. So if you have any comments, anything that you'd like to share, anything that you'd like to see in this space, please let me know in the comments below. And I hope to see you back on the mat again really soon. I love you so much. Bye.